Explosive secrets revealed, mind-blowing atomic bomb curiosities. 1. Codenames. During the development of the Manhattan Project, which was the United States research and development program to create the atomic bomb during World War II, the bomb was referred to by various codenames. The original codename for the project was Development of Substitute Materials. However, after the US entered the war, the atomic bomb was officially called the Gadget before receiving the codename Trinity for the successful test in New Mexico in 1945. 2. Atomic Bomb Accident. In 1961, a frightening incident known as the Goldsboro B-52 crash occurred. A U.S. Air Force B-52 bomber was carrying 2 thermonuclear bombs when it experienced a mechanical failure and crashed near Goldsboro, North Carolina. One of the bombs nearly detonated accidentally, which could have caused a devastating explosion. Fortunately, the safety devices worked properly and prevented a nuclear catastrophe. 3. Nuclear accident in Spain. In 1966, an accident occurred off the Spanish coast, known as the Palomares Incident. A US B-52 bomber collided with a tanker aircraft during an aerial refueling, resulting in the crash of 4 hydrogen bombs near Palomares, Spain. Thankfully, none of the bombs exploded, but there was nuclear material dispersal at the site. 3 of the bombs were quickly recovered, but the 4th bomb took weeks of intensive search, including underwater diving operations in the Mediterranean Sea. For the smallest nuclear bomb, the smallest nuclear bomb ever built by the United States was the W-54 bomb, created during the Cold War. It was only about 50 centimeters in diameter and 60 centimeters in length. These bombs were so small that they could be carried and launched by a single soldier using special equipment. They were part of the U.S. Tactical Nuclear Weapons Program and were designed for use in specific scenarios. 5. The largest nuclear bomb, the most powerful bomb ever detonated was the Soviet Union's Tsar Bomba in 1961. This hydrogen bomb had an estimated yield of 50 megatons, equivalent to 50 million tons of TNT, and is considered the most powerful ever tested in history. The size and power of this bomb were so extreme that the aircraft that carried it had to be modified to accommodate it, and its nuclear mushroom cloud reached a height of about 64 kilometers, approximately 4 times the altitude of commercial flights. The baby of the atomic bomb. During the development of the atomic bomb, scientists conducted theoretical calculations to estimate the destructive power of the explosion. When the first bomb was tested in New Mexico in 1945, the scientists wanted to ensure their predictions were correct. The theoretical physicist Hans Bethe estimated that the explosion would be equivalent to 10,000 tons of TNT. When the Trinity bomb exploded, scientists measured the released energy and were surprised to find that the explosion was even more powerful than they had predicted. The energy released was equivalent to about 21,000 tons of TNT. In response to this surprise, theoretical physicist Richard Feynman jokingly said that the bomb was not a lady but a baby, referring to the fact that it was much more powerful than they expected, much like a baby who exceeds growth expectations. Since then, the first atomic bomb tested by the United States has been known as the baby of the atomic bomb.
We knew the world would not be the same. Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people were silent. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."